Hello, No Borders NBDR followers. Joseph Snyder, CEO of No Borders, coming to you with our first April Q&A update video. You know, we are kind of really hard at work on scaling out some pieces of our team and working on some of our marketing strategies, our longer term marketing strategies for several of our brands all at the same time. So that's taken up a lot of time over the last 2 weeks. As you know from the last video, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel or you continually follow us, like I know some of y'all do, which we greatly appreciate. As always, you know that we did get our annual financials for last year filed and completed. We also, since that last update video, have filed our legal opinion letter from our attorney, the wonderful Andrew Coldicott, who lives down in Southern California. We appreciate him very much. What we do is very, very, very hard to do without an amazing guy like Andrew to get so much stuff done and be such a friend of the organization and light on the billing as attorneys are. You know how that goes. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Shout out to Brian and the guys at Now CFO. They've just done a phenomenal job for us. You know, I was so happy to be able to bring them in to support, you know, Cynthia and the work that our teams do to make sure we're running a lean organization, make sure that we're accounting for things correctly, make sure we're structuring things correctly, so that long term there's a real strong value proposition and benefit, you know, for all of us. So big shout out to those guys. But the attorney letter's done. Our annual filing is done, and it's April 11th, you know, so we're well into Q2, right? Crazy. So we are working aggressively on finishing up the quarterly for Q1. We will have that done early. I don't know exactly how early. I had been, you know, revving up and working on bringing our annual in even earlier than it got done. And as some of you know, the OTC reporting requirements have been updated and changed and some things like that. And we proactively went ahead and updated all of our stuff, filed under the new guidelines, and took that step for our annual. So moving forward, we are going to stay compliant with the new filings, and we always strive to bring you that information as early as possible and as quickly as we can. The way that we're doing it, I've been asked a couple of times, and these originally was like question and answer videos a year ago, and it's kind of turned into just this kind of running dialogue and update video more than anything else. But I have been asked a few times, you know, are you guys going to start holding revenue calls and informational calls about the filing that's going to come out? And I don't think that we're going to do that. What my thought is simply to get the information out as quickly as we can and as soon as we can. And so if we've gotten all the information ready and we're ready to file, instead of saying, okay, well, let's have a call about a filing, right? Now we're just doing 2 cycles. We're going to go ahead and push that information as early as we can to the market, to the full market, and do our disclosures that way. And obviously we continue to stay aggressive in our communication cycle. We continue to stay very open and transparent. Many of you reach out and message me on Twitter or email us directly or use the contact form on nbdr.co or No Borders Naturals or MediDent to reach out to the company. And all of those do get back to Cynthia. They do get back to myself. And we appreciate your comments. We appreciate your input as always. So just wrapped the Arizona Dental Show. So we were in Glendale, Arizona, which is like northwest of Phoenix a little bit. Right next door to the baseball stadium, which is a beautiful stadium. That thing's incredible. When it's 120 out half the year, you got to build a really big indoor stadium. Who knew? And baseball takes up some space, so luckily there's plenty of room out there. But had a fantastic time at the dental show. A big thank you to Flight Dental Systems. They were so kind as to provide us with some staff. They provided us with some equipment. They sent an entire A12 operatory suite, which is this massive operatory chair, and all these lights and cool gadgets and stuff that I don't exactly know what all of it really does. Let's be honest, I'm not a dentist. But amazing stuff and phenomenal products. Thanks to MaxRay. Thank you to Vector Research and Development. some of these companies really go above and beyond to make sure that that we have the things that we need and that we're offering a really great product line to our customers. And so we really appreciate that. In addition to the dental show being what I would consider a great success for MediDent and that brand, we did take and share some of the No Borders Naturals products there as well. And that was very well received. It was very popular. We were very popular. So those are fun to do and such a great time. And because they've been so impactful, because we've gotten so much traction, both from data and customer acquisition and customer engagement and things like that, we are aggressively looking at scaling out our show schedule. We are currently booking out shows all the way through August around the country for different pieces of the NBDR puzzle. And so we are going to continue that motion as we continue our digital engagement, as we continue our sponsorship and direct sales models. All of these things work together to create a really solid ecosystem around a brand where you get a lot of market penetration, you get a lot of touch points, and you end up getting a lot of long-term recurring sales. And that's really what we love. We love to scale up those revenues and give customers products that they love, that they use, and that they want to come back and get more of. And I'm very proud of the No Borders Naturals lines. I feel like we've done a phenomenal job. Our entire team has worked so hard to bring that line to life, and the product line there is humbly, it is second to none. I really think that the quality of that product line, the efficacy of the products, the clarity, the lab testing, and the clarity of the supply chain. And again, this isn't a single product, folks. I mean, we have a product line that spans pet care and tinctures and gummies and candied almonds and body lotions and muscle rubs and beauty products and mud masks and face creams and all of these things. And all of these products are absolutely phenomenal. They're beautifully packaged. They're everything like that. And I'm super, super proud of that line. And taking it to market is such a fun and engaged and positive thing. People love it. They embrace it when they try it. They come back. They buy it. Once they buy it, come back and they buy it again on the website. And that's a sales model that I love. So we're having a great time with that. We were able to kind of fit that in there as well with the dental show, and the dental show was great fun. We got to engage with a lot of people in the dental industry, both on the supply side, on the demand side, and there's great opportunities there. It's a fantastic business, and it's something that the No Borders Labs teams play with and just have a great time. There's a lot of data, and it's really valuable product getting turned over. And so it is a fun line for us. It's a vertical that we like very much, and there's some very interesting technology plays within that vertical and utilizations of technology to be superior in those verticals and really compete. It's funny because the two things that we hear from the different sides of our competitor groups on MediDent, we've got the guys who, and this happened at the Arizona Dental Show. I was personally there, and this guy comes up to me and tells me for 15 minutes how I need to raise my prices. That, I'm pretty sure, means I'm doing something right. So, we're hearing that on the dental side, right? This is an old, aged industry where they've been sitting on really hefty margins for a really long time, and we don't see a lot of disruption there. You don't see a lot of people coming in and flipping up that old boy sales network model. And I think for me, it's almost reminiscent of the taxi cab industry before Travis and those guys came along and said, hey, you know what? I think there might be a better way to do this, and it's probably a lot cheaper. And we get a lot of data with it, and a lot of these ancillary wins that the cab company might not understand or even know how to use. So I kind of see that there in the medical and dental worlds where we have this skill set and this ability that they don't really see what's coming yet, and I like that just fine. That works just fine for us. As far as naturals goes, and we did just do a product photo and video shoot. So we did a professional, which I think some of you saw. I went live on Instagram or Twitter and showed some behind the scenes, and that was a great time. Taking that because the product is so beautiful. The packaging is beautiful, and the products themselves are wonderful. We really wanted to be able to get some video content, talk about these products. We also wanted to be able to get great photos. The packaging looks great. And there's just a cycle where you've got to get the design done, then you've got to get the packaging done, and then you've got to get the really excellent high quality professional photography and videography done. And so we did just do that this last week. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday we were at the dental show, and then Sunday we were setting up for some more shows, and then Monday we were doing a photo and video shoot. And then on Tuesday, Chris Brown, our CTO, and myself came back to California, and we've kind of been running around like crazy out here the last few days, setting up more shows. We've got shows going on in Washington, D.C. We've got New Mexico. We've got Laughlin, all over Arizona and California. So it's going very, very well. And sales are growing, revenues are growing, the product lines are growing, our team is growing, and we're having a fantastic time. I was looking at like, what are the things I talk about? What do I say at this point? We're in a point where it's on us to deliver. That's kind of where we're at. And I don't, that doesn't scare me a bit. I know what we've got. I know how we're getting there. I know how we're going to market. I know the team that we've got, and we're crushing. So I'm super excited for the future. All I really have to share on this video is, we're doing photo and video shoots. We're taking aggressive action. We've got a lot of really fun, aggressive, interesting things on the table that we're either weighing or executing. We're executing across multiple fronts simultaneously, and I think that you'll like what you see as 2019 rolls out. So, again, thank you guys for following. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Send your questions in through nbdr.co. Stay tuned with what we're doing, and we do appreciate you. Our team and everybody from the NBDR family really does appreciate all the support and all the social media postings and all the sharing that you guys all do to support our journey and our adventure as we bring products to market, use technology to disrupt verticals, and grow the company that is our machine to new heights and bigger and bigger. So thank you again for following. Have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time.